Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I am in my kitchen. I just finished doing my skincare. I have to do my makeup, and I am making myself a little cheeky matcha latte. I do want to update. My intention was to get up at, what time was it? 8 a.m. To the Omocho market, if I'm not mistaken, that is the name. And wander around. I don't believe this is like the other food markets I've been to. I think this is more like a market. But I'm curious. So we are gonna go there. Perhaps, though very unlikely, find food there. And then go over the rest of our itinerary, which we have a pretty fun day. Today is definitely a day to take the tripod. However, it's cold and rainy outside. Supposedly the rain stops at 9 and the temperature's gonna go up to the 50s. I don't remember what temperature it was yesterday, but yesterday was fine to wear just my jeans and 2 jackets, and I'm hoping the weather today is about the same. So I'm gonna drink my matcha latte as I do my makeup and maybe watch some Netflix or something. Netflix or YouTube, most likely, or something. And then figure out what we're gonna wear today, because our outfit is dependent on what the temperature and the weather decide to do. So we'll see. Also, my eye is red, I know. I don't know if I scratched it at some point during the night while I was working. I don't know what I did, but all of a sudden my eye was not happy. So I'm waiting for that to go down a little bit more before putting on contacts. Hopefully with like the process of putting on makeup and the time that we're going to be spending waiting for the weather, it'll get better. So we'll see. Okay, I'm ready to go. It's 9 o'clock. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about my hair. I think it came out a little bit more olden days than I intended it to. My curls are a little too curled, but whatever, it's fine. It's still wet out, and I assume raining because people are using their umbrellas. And I've put this on. I opened my window to let some of the cold in to see, like, judge for myself if it's cold, like need a big fat jacket cold, or sweater and a second jacket will do, because I know I'm gonna regret it either way. If it warms up and I have to carry my big puffy jacket, I'm gonna regret taking the big puffy jacket. But if it's cold most of the day, I'm gonna regret not taking the jacket. And I think the likeliest to happen, like the biggest regret, will be if I don't take it. Because, you know, if it gets hot, I'll be a little uncomfortable carrying the big puffy jacket, but it's doable, right? Whereas if I don't take it, I'm gonna hate the entire day. I think I just made my decision. All right, so I'm gonna take the big puffy jacket. If I take the big puffy jacket, I'm not gonna take this one. I'm not gonna put 2 jackets on, that's excessive. So I'm just gonna do the big puffy jacket. I don't think I'm gonna take the tripod anymore then, because if I'm gonna have to carry an umbrella around, I don't also wanna have to carry a second big stick, which I'm also gonna regret, because I'm gonna wanna take the pictures. There's gonna be so much regret today. No, I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it. If I have time, like all the places that I wanted to take pictures yesterday are near here. So if I need to, if I have time, I can come back, pick it up, and then go to take those pictures. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm just gonna go. We're gonna go to the market. We're not gonna think about it anymore. We're just gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so far I don't regret the big puffy jacket. And just to be clear, I'm wearing the hood not because of the cold, but to protect my hair. I also have my umbrella here, which I don't think is quite necessary, because it's not like, it's barely even drizzling, but everyone else is using it, so I shall too. So we are making our way to Omiya Market, where hopefully we will get something to eat, because I am actually starting to get hungry. I had my matcha latte, but have not consumed solid food thus far today. Okay, I'm at the market, and so far there's quite a few things that are still closed, and it does seem less touristy, which I like. I found croquettes, and I shall eat. Oh, which one? Oh, I guess that was sold out, so this one. That was so good. I got the crab and cream one, and it is exquisite. It's very good. Honestly, that was so good that I think I'm gonna get another one. I'm gonna take a lap around first and see if there's anything else that calls my attention, because I don't want to get too full too quickly. Okay, we've reached fruits. Unfortunately, fruits are not of my... Oh, but those are the big expensive fruits, actually. The ones that they put... Oh, and all the strawberries. Oh, that's good. What's this? That's a sushi restaurant that we're not going to come to right now. Soda. Yeah, that's another thing that we cannot have right now. Okay, I believe those are fish cakes for the most part. This place has 6 oysters for 3,300 yen, which at the value of the yen is like, what, 30-ish, 28, 29-ish dollars? I don't know, you do the math, but I think that's cheaper than what we typically get those for. Lemonade. Doing Kanazawa miso. Arigatou gozaimasu. Hey. Okay. And so this is just beef stewed in the miso. It's very good. That was so good. I finished with a skewer of unagi. Divine. And I'm so full. So now we are gonna go over to Kazuemachi Chaya, which is one of the more historical districts, and we're gonna walk there. It's very close by. So we're just waiting for the crosswalk to change. And just this little lane already feels like olden days. And I'm already regretting not bringing the tripod. Dang, every place I go here in Kanazawa, I regret not bringing the tripod. I'm guessing this is a geisha house. I'm not gonna film that because I know they don't want that. But look at these streets. Look at that. It's insane. Oh, this is the geisha district. Drops of water and the minuscule drops of water and decided we needed to protect my hair, so the hood's on. The umbrella would make me feel ridiculous for the 2 drops of water that came down, but my hair. Okay, now we are in Higashi Chaya district, which again is more of these old preserved houses, and here look good. Here, what we're gonna do is if we find a cafe that sells either coffee or matcha or whatever warm, we will stop. We will stop to drink. Oh, they put little heaters up for people. That is so nice. There are plenty of cafe around here, that I will say. So I don't want to rush into committing to one. I want to see where we go first. And I want to go to a more traditional place. That place had matcha latte and matcha tiramisu. But in all honesty, I'd rather have a warashi mochi. Warashi mochi. Okay, so as you see me walking here, let me explain what happened a little bit, because our jump from one thing to the next is going to be very abrupt. I walked into a cafe. I had a uji matcha latte with a warabi mochi. It was very good, delicious. I really enjoy warabi mochi. I really wish I could have it more often, but I was on a phone call with my parents, so I didn't really film any of the warabi mochi or the matcha that I had. And then I got up and I went into the next location, and I just forgot to film the time lapse from one thing to the next, so you're just gonna see me at the next location. And it looks like we have quite of an incline ahead of us. Oopsies, I don't like that, but it's Japan, so expected. Rain's also starting to come a little bit stronger. Okay, we're past the steepest incline. What do we have there? Yuyukuji Temple, just past that. Hanamshobu in Park. Senyaso in Park. And a walking course. You know what? I am curious. We're gonna go up the walking trail. See where it takes us. At least for a bit. And if it looks too precarious, we can turn back. That's what adventuring is about, right? There's little pine cones on the floor. Oh my god, we've walked into twilight. We are in twilight. Okay, where are the vampires? I'm ready. I said I'm ready. Okay, there's 3 different possibilities. We can go that way, we can go straight, or we can turn right. I'm gonna go straight, and then next option, turn right. I think left would have led us here regardless, but right leads somewhere else. So let's see right. Okay, original right would have led us here anyway. So all paths end up leading the same place. Okay, we're gonna turn back. I really have no interest in having to go all the way up just to come back down the same way. Or to end up on the other side of the hill when I want to come this way. So, calming down. Okay, back on our main path. Still feeling very Twilight-esque. I'm so sad. We're here, but everything's dead. This is usually full of like multicolored flowers everywhere. And I guess it makes sense, right? Because we're just coming into spring. But I'm so sad. Okay. We are going to go, though, up and through the Torii Gate to see what's over there. From what I've seen from, like, previous year's weather, uncharacteristically cold for this time of year. Okay, we have left the 3 shrines of Utatsuyama. And then over here we have a little city view, gazebo. Let's sit for a bit. Let's sit and reevaluate life. And also look into where our next stop is. Even though I am going to go up to the 3 shrines, I do just want to get our bearings. This is how I'm walking around the streets of Kanazawa looking like. I'm not sure. It stopped raining again, but I'm not sure if I'm still wearing this hood for my hair or for my ears. It keeps the wind out of my face as well, so that's nice. Okay, I've gone through our itinerary. I've gone through our map. And now what's left is actually, next on the itinerary, is actually Korimbo, which is the district around my apartment. So I can very easily just stop by the apartment. I need a pee, so go to the bathroom. Put another layer of jacket on. Put my furry fleece on under this big poofy jacket. Leave the umbrella because I don't think I'm going to want the umbrella with me. Oh, there's a person. Possibly pick up selfie sticks, still undecided about that, and then continue on. But on our way back to the apartment, we actually passed by Higashiyama district where we were just at, and I'm thinking maybe I'll stop by and get a matcha. I just really want to warm up my hands a little bit, so might be worth it. Right, I did forget we were going to do this first. So let's do this first. Up to the 3 sister shrines. You know, something about this area just seems a little forgotten. All right, last stretch of stairs. Oh, but bye, Jolly. Isn't that cute? Wow. Okay. I'm confused. Because there's the shrine, right? But there are cars. I think that might be someone's house. Which doesn't correlate to the shrines. We're gonna start with the one on our left and make our way to the right. But yeah, this is definitely a forgotten shrine. That's very sad. I wonder which god or which yokai it worshipped. Definitely forgotten. And yet there's a new wooden box here for people to throw money in. Wow. We'll not be walking over in that direction. That is too horror movie for me. And then last we have this one last dragon. There's not even water in here for people to wash their hands. I feel very bad for this poor shrine. So I just got myself some warabi mochi and some uji matcha latte. I'm not entirely sure what, I think it's roasted matcha, that's what the difference is. I've never had that, so I'm going to taste that right now. And warabi mochi is really good. It's a traditional Japanese sweet. Okay, we're back here. I just went to the bathroom. I threw away my trash. I don't think I filmed it, but I got warabi mochi at a cafe along with a roasted matcha latte. But I was in the process of having a call with my parents, so I did not get any of it on camera. Please put you down there for a second. And then I just came back here to the hotel to go to the bathroom, throw my trash away. It's raining, so I do think I should keep my umbrella. I am not going to take these AirPods anymore. I also think that we're going to walk around Korimbo, hopefully find some place to eat in the area. And I want either omuraisu or curry. And then we're going to continue on to the next locations of the itinerary. It's 1 o'clock, so we do need to, like, I had plenty of time and then I wasted a lot of time with my parents, so we do have to get a move on. Okay, I'm not gonna take the stick. I've decided I'm not taking the stick. I am not taking the umbrella. If I need to, I can just put my hood up. I'm gonna look out the window and evaluate. I found curry and I'm gonna go for it. I'm just gonna hope it's good. We have okonomiyaki, tempura, curry rice. Yes, I want that. Okay, we are at the Samurai District. It's raining again, but I should explain. I ended up going into that curry. It was just a restaurant, it wasn't a curry restaurant. I ended up going in there. I ordered a curry. It was good, except that, and I knew all this already because it was very clearly stated in the menu that it had peppercorns, like full peppercorns in it, green Japanese peppercorns, which I'm not a fan of. I don't like peppercorns in general, but the curry was very good. I'm full. My stomach is happy, and now, I mean, literally, my restaurant was right there. And now we're literally in the Samurai District. Like, everything is very, very close by here in Kanazawa. Like, the dude and his family lived here once upon a time.
Yeah.
Okay, we are now on our way to the Nishikawa district. We were going to go to the Sakura Bridge, but it's a 2-kilometer walk, about like 20 something minutes. And I'm not sure it's going to be worth it because the sakura aren't in full bloom yet, so we might get there for no reason. And so while I walk, just enjoy a little bit more of the view of Kanazawa. Okay, and here I am just going to narrate a little bit to explain because the vlog ends very abruptly. I had originally intended to go to one more district, the Nishikaya district with the old houses, but it was cold, wet, and my hands were freezing, and really this vlog is so all over the place and choppy because of the fact that my hands were freezing, and when that happens I just don't want to take my phone out. So I ended up not even going out to dinner. I went back to the apartment. I fell asleep. I fell asleep and I woke up to work, and that was essentially how my day ended. Next day, travel day from Kyoto to Tokyo is not much better, but we will get to that when we get to it. But day 2 Tokyo is, the vlog is spot on, so we're getting back on track with the vlogs. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we will see you, or I will see you Tokyo day 1.